The episode opens with Chae-woo-ri, played by Baek Seong-yeon, sitting alone in his room, holding a photograph of his mother and himself as a child. The camera zooms in on his face, reflecting a mixture of sadness and determination. His recent decision to register his DNA at the police station has stirred up old memories and emotions he thought he had buried long ago. He whispers to himself, "Who am I really searching for?" The scene shifts to Jin Soo-ji, played by Ham Eun-young, who is at home, preparing breakfast with a nervous energy. She keeps glancing at her phone, expecting a call from Chae-woo-ri. Her mind drifts back to their emotional exchange on the beach. The words "I want to be the one who stands by you," no matter what, echo in her thoughts. She clenches her fists, determined to support Chae-woo-ri, no matter what secrets the past might hold. Meanwhile, at the hospital, Chae-woo-ri meets with a detective who informs him that a possible match for his DNA has been found. The detective's face is grave as he reveals that the match is linked to a cold case involving a missing child from over 2 decades ago. Shocked, Chae-woo-ri feels the ground shift beneath his feet. Could it be that he was that child? The one who disappeared without a trace all those years ago? The detective hands him a file and says, "If you want answers, you need to dig deeper into this." Chae-woo-ri takes the file, his mind racing with questions. He steps outside to get some fresh air and bumps into Jin Soo-ji, who has been anxiously waiting for him. Noticing his pale face, she immediately knows something is wrong. "What happened? Are you okay?" she asks, her voice full of concern. He hesitates but eventually hands her the file. "I might be someone else entirely," he confesses, his voice trembling. Soo-ji opens the file and reads about the missing child case. Her eyes widen in shock, and without thinking, she pulls Chae-woo-ri into a tight embrace. "No matter who you were or where you came from, you're still you," she whispers. "We'll face this together." The next day, Soo-ji and Chae-woo-ri decide to visit the orphanage where he grew up, hoping to find clues about his past. They are greeted by the headmistress, an elderly woman who seems hesitant to talk at first. But after some gentle persuasion, she reveals that Chae-woo-ri was left at the orphanage with nothing but a small blanket, embroidered with a peculiar symbol, a symbol that Soo-ji recognizes from an old family heirloom she once saw in her grandmother's attic. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, Soo-ji insists they visit her grandmother to find out more about the symbol. Upon their arrival, her grandmother's expression shifts from surprise to something more guarded when she sees the symbol on the blanket. "Where did you find this?" she asks, her voice shaking. As Soo-ji explains, the grandmother's eyes well up with tears. "There's something you both need to know," she begins, her voice heavy with emotion. Back at the house, Chae-woo-ri's mother, unaware of the day's events, decides to clean out the attic. As she sifts through old boxes, she stumbles upon a faded diary. Curiosity piqued, she flips through the pages and finds an entry dated exactly the day Chae-woo-ri was found at the orphanage. Her hands tremble as she reads the entry aloud, revealing a shocking secret about Chae-woo-ri's origins that she had long tried to forget. As the episode draws to a close, the camera pans between Soo-ji, Chae-woo-ri, and their families, each grappling with the unfolding revelations. Just as viewers think they have a grasp of what's happening, a mysterious stranger arrives at the hospital, claiming to know the truth about Chae-woo-ri's past. The screen fades to black, leaving everyone on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next episode.